Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. I just came back from watching a movie with.
And I
I just
me.
came back from watching a movie with my parents.
I was with me. No, with me.
Nope, not with.
I was there.
Nope, not with you, Dave.
I was there.
Unfortunately, I wish it was
You
with
didn't
you.
see me.
I wish it was with
Trust
you.
me. I was under the couch.
Yeah. What? You were?
You didn't see those two eyes just open up in the dark.
What movie?
I'm just imagining a scene like a cartoon where it's like under the couch you can see two eyes, just like the whites of the eyes.
Oh, that would be horrible. What movie was I watching? Do you know?
It's a Halloween movie.
No.
Sorry, James Bond.
How'd you know?
You told me before the show.
Oh, you're right. I did tell you before the show. Yeah, we watched. We watched James Bond. It actually. Well, not fun fact. Actually, really, really sad fact. I'm sorry. That was from something. Fun fact? No, actually, really, really sad fact. No, but sad fact. Sean Connery passed away yesterday, and David, I don't know if you know who Sean Connery is, or
what a way to start.
If nobody knows who Sean Connery is, he is the
Wait, he's not familiar. Wait, he died.
Yeah, he died yesterday. He died yesterday morning. Yeah, he's a freaking major movie star. The Hunt for Red October. He was James Bond, like one of the originals back in the 60s. Yeah, dude, he was it.
Yeah, I've looked him up right now.
But yeah, he passed away yesterday.
That's sad.
In his home in the Bahamas. Or I don't know if it was in his home, but I know he lived in the Bahamas, and I think he died in the Bahamas. But yeah, we just watched one of his movies. It's so funny to watch those old James Bond movies and watch like a new one with like Daniel Craig today, because it's like it's.
Well, I'm sure like there's a lot more cinematic, like crazy effects and like CGI and stuff, like over the top.
Like the old ones.
Like the new ones, aren't they like more over the top though, like with the crazy stunts and stuff?
I mean, yeah, like they definitely.
I don't know. I didn't watch
up the ante and stunts because of like the production cost and like technology and stuff like that. Like different sets and set designs and rigs and different stuff that they can do. But back then it's just they never have changed the soundtrack. They never have changed like the music score to all the James Bond films. Which I think is really cool. It's been
like the theme song.
The series has been going on for over 60 years. Isn't that wild? Over 60 years.
That's a long time. That's a big number.
Insane.
60 years.
Absolutely insane.
That's 3 times my age.
Yeah, triple our age. Literally is older
That's
than
disgusting.
my parents.
That's really
older
gross.
Than my mom and father.
It wasn't. Is it? Aren't they like black and white?
I don't think so. I know. Somebody messaged me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Roger Moore. I'm pretty sure Roger Moore was the original James Bond, and then I'm pretty sure after that it was Sean Connery, and then I don't remember the other ones. I don't know who Live and Let Die was, but I know Sean.
The one you watched wasn't.
No, it's not black and white. No. They stopped doing black and white. In like the 40s, like when Wizards of Oz came out. Wizards of Oz came out in 1939, and that was
right. Because that was why it was one of the biggest things, because of the whole like idea of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it was black and white in the first like 12-15 minutes of the film, and then it kind of like she went to this magical, she went to like the magical, I forget what the fucking.
Do you remember? Have you ever watched the movie The Giver?
Who's in it?
I don't remember. I watched this like way younger, but I had read the book for school. But it was not a similar. Well, it's the same concept in terms of like it turns into color.
Okay.
But it was like in a plot like way, and it's incredible. It's a really cool story. I'd recommend anybody.
What is it called? The Giver.
Watch it or read the book. I guess The Giver.
I'll see it.
It's really good. I remember it's one of the few books I loved.
I read a shit ton of books. I read Oh, there's my flannel shirt. Oh my god, I was looking for that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my closet. I have my closet door open because I'm using like. I don't ask me why. Anyways, I have my closet door open and I'm looking inside and I was looking for this Hawaiian shirt and I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, oh, there it is. I found it. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. I was looking for that. I swear to God, I was looking for the entire time I was back here. And we were about to leave and I don't have it packed yet and I was like, fuck. I'm not gonna be able to bring my Hawaiian shirt back. I have to go buy another one. There it is. Now I don't have to buy one. I'm still gonna buy another one because I think they're cool, but
I
what?
So pointless.
No, it's just so funny because like it's like there it is. It's like hell yeah, dude. You know.
It's just funny that like all it took is you looking in the closet
just to find it.
just
I know.
like glancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you clearly were really concerned.
I was. Yeah. Oh, you're such an ass, dude. No, I mean, I was like, no, I would have. I haven't packed any. Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, I mean, if you guys, if you haven't listened to last episode, well, we're moving to LA. Me and David, we are.
I didn't know about this.
You didn't? Oh well, I bought you a ticket.
No, this is my first time hearing about this.
No, we're moving to LA this Friday. When this episode airs, days from now, days from when this episode is put up, we will be moving to Los Angeles, California. Pretty wild, dude.
And I'm pretty scared, dude. I'm very excited, but pretty scared. It's my first time. Like, well, would you consider yourself like? I mean, I know you've lived
said that today.
Away from home, but I'm talking about like it's your first time, like having. An apartment
I thought you meant like us living
right?
together. Yeah. Oh, it's
No.
Yeah. It's definitely it's my first time having something.
It's my first time, like
that I not own, but like something that like it's mine. You know, that's under my name.
No, I know what you mean.
Yes, yeah.
So it's like our first time, like properly, like truly.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and it's. I would say. I mean, do you think at when our time at college, do you think that's considered like us? Not really.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I mean, it's definitely for me the closest because it's like it's literally like not living with even like an adult. Like it's literally on your own. You're buying your own groceries. You're buying your own like.
Yeah, so it's maybe it's
yourself,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
but like. I would say
definitely
we've lived
more lonely.
Yeah, I would say we've lived together before though, like because we can say like, oh yeah, we were. I mean, I say we were roommates in college.
Guess so, but not really because we don't really know. I guess like how we'd, because like, do you know what I mean? Like living together is slightly different though, because then you really know like because we we only saw each other like.
Oh wait, we saw each other every day.
I don't know how to explain it. No, yeah, but I mean like in terms of like
like we didn't we weren't like roommates,
the really like home
like
stuff.
We were I think we've probably told this before. I'm just gonna like do a little refresher, but
we were building
back in college. David lived like 3 floors up, I think. Yeah, I was on like
what floor?
I was on the third floor. David was on the 7th floor, so a couple four floors up. 7. And I was in like the C building, and David was in the D building. That's why.
It's crazy because I think I've only been in your room like
Say that again?
I think I only went into your room twice.
Oh, yeah, once because...
I think twice.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean... Oh, no, actually, no, I went to your room multiple times because we pranked the...
everybody was always in my room.
We remember, we had a big... we had, like, these big inflatable minions. Like minions that you buy for, like, Christmas. And we had, like, a big inflatable minion. And we put it in David's bed. And we covered it. David walked in and scared
I don't think you were there when you weren't there. There was one time where I came back to campus. I don't know if it was. I don't know how it works. I think maybe my family came to. Oh yeah. That's what happened. I went out. We went to the little building with like the library and like the pool table and the game room and stuff. And I was playing pool with like Joey and Caitlin at the time, if you remember. And then I left them because my parents came. Yeah, and my parents came to like see me, I guess, or something.
my parents came to
really
visit
quickly.
me for fucking God knows a reason why.
Yeah, no, and like so they came and I came down. I went downstairs to like see them real quick, and I went to do that, and I guess I had dropped my key to my room, like by accident, and then they took it. I never
Joey
noticed.
And Caitlin?
And then I guess
that's fucking great.
Like. Joey and Caitlin took it, and I never knew, and they never told me anything. And I think I was putting something upstairs or something like that. And my sister came. Oh yeah, my parents had bought me some bunch of stuff, like maybe some groceries.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I took it, and my sister was coming to help me to take it up, and like she's never really even met my friends or anything like that. And we were walking up, and I realized I can't enter the building. I was like, shoot, like I don't have the card, or I think it's whether that's the case or someone opened the door for me, so I just walked in. But so I didn't really notice. I was like, I did notice. I was like, oh my God, I lost my card. I don't know what to do. So I like was able to get in, and I went upstairs to find out that they have my room and everybody was like laughing, being really sketchy. I walk into my room, dude, and everything in my room is upside down.
Oh.
And when I say everything, I mean everything. My entire bed bed frame, my computer monitor, my PS4, my clothing, every cup, every pen, every
Are you serious?
everything was upside. When I say even if it was a piece of paper, they like flipped it upside down. Everything was upside down. I literally remember like 2 days later, I'd find random stuff like still upside down because I was like, "What the frick is this, dude? Like, what is going on?" My microwave was upside down. No, I think my sister found out. Thought I guess it was funny, and then she maybe told my parents. I think maybe,
hilarious.
But it was so funny because I was so pissed at the time a little bit because I think some stuff was like, I don't remember what it was, but it was funny. It was really funny.
Like, don't.
Dude, my microwave was upside down. Like everything was upside. When I say I don't think you understand what I mean by everything. Like they were so dedicated to it because it was everybody. I think like a bunch of them in the floor. Like they opened my door and just went ham on it. Dude, my entire bed. Like the bed was upside down. When I like,
those
I don't
are
know how to
heavy
explain
too.
it. Like it took forever.
Solid oak. Those are solid oak. Those bed frames.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, dude.
Freaking riot,
and like,
dude. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty. It's kind of a fun.
Dude,
like,
that's hilarious.
And like, there was the one time I don't know if you remember when me and Joey bunk bedded. Like he came because his roommate like had a girlfriend coming over, so he came to live in my room. And we took his bed and the bed frame and somehow like fit it outside the door, and it was crazy. And then we took it into my tiny single room, and then we bunk bedded, and then he brought all his stuff into my room, and it was like the smallest thing, and it was kind of cozy. I loved it, but it was kind of crazy. And then remember, like the RA came in, and then she didn't know about this, and then
Caitlin,
I guess
right? Caitlin was RA.
I think we were and we were walking out of our room, and I had like woken up, and I just like walk out of my room like kind of wiping my eyes, and then I don't want to say his name, but the kid down the hallways, I'll say.
Wait, what?
I don't want to call him out though, but remember who lived down the hallway, like in our floor but down the hallway? Call of Duty. Come on.
Yeah. Oh.
Plays Call of Duty.
Yes. Yeah. I know
you don't know that. Yeah, I just don't want to call him out, but like he he was just like, oh, and then for some reason he like said that, oh, Joey's like in my room and lives in my room now, and then she like literally takes a few steps forward to go into the hallway to look into my room, and it's just like two beds on top of each other. The room is filled with tons of stuff, and it's like not allowed, and we got in trouble.
My God, dude.
I don't know if you remember that. It's so funny. I was like, it's crazy. It sucks though. Yeah, it was like a fun time. But yeah, that's my college story. That was my college story.
So there was at Fitchburg, there's
oh yeah, the B room.
I forget the name of the buildings that we lived in, but it was do you remember? Yeah, Russell Towers, and it was 4 buildings. Each had 7 floors.
Yes, and they were all connected.
Yeah,
it's just
so
towers,
dude,
like the different sides of the building.
Dude, I thought it was great. To be honest, I fucking. Dude,
it's really cool, yeah.
Loved living there. Dude,
it felt like home, dude. Like it really felt like after a while it was home, especially with like the Christmas decorations. It was so cozy.
I fucking like, don't understand the people that go like, oh my God, I hate living in the college dorms. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but you have to realize we genuinely had something that like is rare and not really typical for college. Like, dude, we were such a huge group. And we all got together. We all did crazy stuff. We all lived together. Like it was the same. Like our D7 floor was, that's where the name D7 came from. It's like literally we all lived together. Like in the same. Like that floor was only us, and then there was the people on the outside, which was like you and then Shane and stuff so we were like
me and Shane, me and David's close friend Shane. He lived He lived on the first floor. He literally lived on the first floor in the first room. First
door.
Like literally, there was you go into the towers. Funny. You go to like the rest of the dorms like in the building. Like you go to the hall. You connect. So you open the first door to get to the dorms, and then you walk down that hallway. You go up the elevator, and that brings you to the rest of the whole entire building. Shane was the first room. Right when you walk through that room, or right when you walk through the door, Shane's the first room on the left. First room.
Yeah, we'd always like knock on him.
Every time we'd go to the lunch, I'd freaking bang on the door like freaking. I would always bang on the door.
And then Zach too, his roommate, like he'd always have to do with it. Dude, it's kind of cool though, because it's what made like D7s just so all over the place. Because the building, like we had D7, that was the home base, but then we were all spread out all over the building, and it was sick. It was just so cool on every floor.
Shane and Zach were roommates. We had Shane and Zach on the first floor in that first room. I was on the third floor, and then all of the rest of our entire group was like.
Well, there was
living in...
Caitlin and Claire
that's
and
right.
all
Yeah,
these people like.
Caitlin lived
Right.
with.
So there's another
Oh my god,
section.
what's her name? I'm so fucking sorry. Clara, thank you.
Claire.
You just said it. And then yeah, Ruben, and then who else?
Yeah, and then even like when you talk, yeah, Mike and Ruben were all the way in the 8th floor, and then there was
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Yeah.
So we had the 8th floor
Our
also,
New York
and
handsome
then we
friend.
had like Jordan. Remember Jordan and Maddie? They were
a
like
couple rooms
on our
down.
floor, but the
Dude,
other side. It
yeah,
was just
we
everywhere.
we
Dude.
had
Like,
a-
we were all
we
over
had
the
a
building,
very
and then
large group
that
in college.
downstairs.
We did.
At the pool table, like we'd always be hanging down on the bottom.
Dude.
It was sick, dude.
Dude,
stop.
I know,
I'm gonna
dude.
cry. We need
Dude,
to
call
move
it. It sucks
I
because
can't.
like
I hate. It's like I love thinking about it. I hate it.
It sucks
though.
because like
Makes me wanna
like
cry.
when we like say, like when I say like, oh, I miss high school, or like oh, I fucking miss college. It was so much fun. Like
Yeah, we're just lying.
no,
honestly.
no.
I'm kidding.
I'm not lying at all. Like I
I'm kidding,
fucking miss high school, dude. High school is literally. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
One of like that's gonna be like one of some of the best 4 years of my life.
Well, you have to keep in mind too. We spent more time, and it's with people that you grew up with typically. I mean, for me, it wasn't, and to be honest, I had like a rough time during like my life in general. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, college though something about it
Well,
was just like I think it's just because we were all
Yeah,
like in it
yeah.
together. Like we were all
Like,
in the
what-
beginning, kind of lost. You know what I mean? We all getting to know each other was so natural. Like I remember, dude, the first day when none
It's
of us
pretty
knew each
crazy.
other, and how we all slowly getting to know. Like I remember, I remember the first day I met you. Like I
remember,
still remember
yeah.
that vividly. It's so weird. Like it's crazy. Like it's just like all the
Dude,
cast
it's
members
yeah,
coming
dude.
together.
It's all
slowly.
it's all the
It's
cast
just like
members
building
coming
up.
together
It's
first time for the
Cool
table,
how
dude.
it all tied together.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met everybody
I loved
in math class. Everybody, I'm fucking no lie, dude.
Oh,
from
from
my
your
end,
end, yeah.
I met like literally. I'm talking like I'm just gonna list off names. You guys don't know them, but like if you guys go back to like watch my old vlogs in college, you guys will know these names. But like my friend TJ, like our friend TJ, Colby, Jack, Jacob, Lorenzo, like all of us were in this same math class. Zach, Shane too. All of us were in this same math class, and had the same math teacher, this Turkish math teacher who was an asshole, but she was
Wasn't
great.
Caleb there too?
Anyways,
No.
I'm just kidding. No, she was a great teacher. She spoke Turkish a lot. I didn't fucking understand it. Anyways, she emails me, "Hey Josh, what the fuck?"
Just goes
I'm just
off
kidding.
on her.
No,
She's the
yeah,
she
she
listens.
listens to our podcast, watching my YouTube videos. No, but I met them all in the math class, and then I asked them because we had to work at we had to get in partners. So I think it was me and Zach who got in partners, and and me and him worked on the math group. We worked on math homework later that day in his room, and then I didn't know Shane even lived in that room. Shane wasn't there at the time, so it was literally just me and Zach. I had no idea who his roommate was. He didn't tell me it was. No, Shane wasn't in our math class. Scratch that. So I didn't meet Shane in our math class.
Actually, I didn't go to
No,
fifth
actually,
grade. Scratch that.
I went to Emerson in Boston. No, so I went into
I was homeschooled.
Zach's room. I had no idea who his roommate was, or anything like that. His roommate actually wasn't there, so it was just me and Zach. We were doing the homework, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm going actually to hang out with a couple of the kids from the math class, up in their common room. If you want to come hang out with us later, it's on the 7th floor." And I'm like, yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. He was like, all right, sweet, we'll be up there, and I'm like, right on. And so I had his number. He texted me. He said, "Hey, I'm going there right now. If you want to hang," I'm like, definitely. And then I went up there, and it was it was everybody from my math class, and that's when I met you, and and that's when I met everybody else, and I had my camera with me, so they were like, "What do you guys do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a vlogger." And then how I met Shane, which is our friend that I still I play Xbox with Shane. I play Call of Duty with Shane. I talk to him probably every day, and it's great. I don't talk to all the other guys as much, just because everybody's fucking really busy. I just happen Shane just happens to do the same things that I do with filming and editing, and we happen to do like this kind of the same job path, and so me and him kind of talk to each other like a lot, like with David and stuff. So that's why me, Shane, and David have stayed together, like connected this long, just because we're all kind of on the same job path. But I met Shane the next day in the common room area, and he saw me that I had my camera, and he was like, "Hey man, what are you, a photographer?" And I was like, yeah, I'm a photographer. I also make some YouTube videos too. And he was like, oh, you make YouTube videos? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, dude, what type of YouTube videos? I'm like, oh, I do vlogs and shit. And he's like, damn, that's sick. And then like I kind of showed him like some of like my videos, and then he saw my Logic video. I made a video where I went to a lot.
Wait,
dude,
this
is probably
that's like your biggest one.
Oh fuck, I can't wait to have Shane on the podcast so we can talk about this. But this is probably one of the this is the craziest moment of my life. This is probably the craziest thing that will ever happen to me. I don't think there will be a crazier thing that has ever happened to me.
What is Logic?
Dave, you know the story, right? Oh, so
do I?
Yeah. So this is the story. So he sees the video. He's like, "Damn, that video is." So I put up a Logic video, the Logic the rapper. And I went to a concert with my friend Devin, probably a couple years ago. It's been like four years ago now. Since I started vlogging. No. Since I started, it was 3 years ago since I started vlogging. So 3 years ago, it was probably like my 10th video I put up on YouTube, on my vlog channel, and the video got 500,000 views.
Told me this.
I mean, I got like 100,000 views in like a couple weeks, which is ridiculous for fucking 100 subscribers. Like it's insane.
Yeah. It's still till this day one of your biggest videos.
It is my biggest.
It is.
Yeah, I have a couple videos that have a couple. Yeah, but nothing's like 500,000.
No, it's by far like
insane.
it's like
on YouTube. It's fucking
crazy.
Insane. But anyway, so I had that 500,000 view video, and Shane was like, "Damn, it's fucking huge, dude." And I was like, "Dude, isn't that crazy? I know, it's insane. I just got like, it's like one of those like clickbaity like thumbnail titles where it's just like, oh, it's like Logic helps fan, Logic helps fan and kicks out drunk guy. That's literally the name of the fucking title, and in the video. Yeah. And Shane was like, "Where was this?" And I was like, "It was in Connecticut at this casino." And Shane was like, "What?" And I was like,
"Yeah, I was there too."
What? When? I was like, last year. And he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I was at that concert." And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "No, you fucking weren't." And he was like, "Yeah, I was at that concert, dude." And we're trying to look. We fucking found him in the video, David. Dude, you can see his flashlight.
I watched it recently.
You can see Shane. You can't see like his face or anything, but you can like. He took a video on his phone. We're sitting literally in the same. We were up in like not that we were.
Oh, like on the same elevation, but you were opposite each other.
Like we were in like the second deck, literally sitting exactly.
Doing the same thing, recording.
Yeah, and we both recorded the same exact fucking scene, funny. Dave. It makes no sense, dude. If you go back in the video,
it's so funny. Dude, I was there too.
Oh. I was like, I was there too, and you're the DJ up on stage. When we look back at the video, you're Rhetoric.
Nah, I am Logic.
Oh my god! But dude, that's when Shane showed me like his that camera roll video. He brought up his phone, and he showed me like a video that he took of like Logic. I was fucking in awe. I was like, there is no way. Like there has been very few things.
Yeah, that is a wild coincidence.
Insane. And like, it's amazing, dude. I'm literally about it. Like it's. I don't get it. I don't get it. The fucking kid that I end up becoming literally best friends with is in just a random video I took at a concert in Connecticut at Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut. I'm just filming the video. That's all. I post on YouTube. I think nothing of it. 2 years later, I meet the kid. And then 2 years after that, we're still friends playing fucking Call of Duty and talking about, different tricks on Premiere Pro, and he's teaching me stuff in Photoshop. Like, it's fucking insane, David. It makes no sense.
It is pretty wild. Dude, honestly, I mean, might as well honestly like get into also like how we met each other. Like the story of it properly. Because like the day I met you, I believe was, I don't know, I don't think we talked about it before, but if we didn't or did,
a refresher.
I think it was. I was I think I was in Claire.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
And I was like hanging out. Oh, and I remember I was like sitting on the ground,
gosh,
and then
right.
you come into the hallway. I would always like randomly see you walking around the hallways with the camera.
I was with my friend Devin.
And you had your friends over, and I remember people would always like, I know, and you were just kind of like. I don't know. You were just always just running around, and I don't think I really like. I think I just saw you before like once or twice, and then didn't think much of you. I was just like, oh, it's just this kid. Welcome to college, I guess. Just kids running around cameras. And then I was sitting there, and then you one time like the door was open, and you walked in, and you're like, "Hey guys,"
Yeah,
and then,
I have
like,
my
the
camera out,
was
and
rolling.
dude,
And
and
you, like-
that's what the fucked up part is because like. Like back then, like I didn't care for people's privacy. I just had my camera up and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Josh. I'm a vlogger." like I literally just walked into like these random, which is don't do this because you'll probably get fucking punched. I'm very surprised that Claire and Kaylin didn't beat the shit out of me, but I like walked into the room. David was in there. Our friends Kaylin, Clara were in there, and who else was in there? Was it Mike?
I think that honestly no, because I don't think I had introduced Mike really yet. I think because I introduced Mike and Ruben to them actually.
So maybe was it?
So or not? Well, we all met each other randomly at like orientation, but like I became friends with both
Was it
groups
Jack?
separately, and
No,
then
it
they
wasn't
got to know. I think it no. It might have been
Just
generally
you
just
three.
like Grace and like all these other like
Yeah.
girl.
So, anyways, I walk into the room
Like the
and then I
those
see
friend groups,
them three, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up, guys?"
yeah, it was Grace.
And they're like, "What's up?" I'm like, "So what you guys up to tonight? Anybody got some good jokes for? I have a vlog if you guys are curious, and I'm just going around and seeing if anybody has some good jokes for the vlog." And they were like, I forget, dude.
Funny.
I
think like people were like, yeah,
Dude,
okay,
I
whatever. And
bet
then like
you
I think eventually one of them asked like, "Oh, what is your channel?" And I remember you were like sitting there trying to spell your name.
Oh yeah, I was.
And then I think I was at the very end. I was like, whatever. I'm kind of curious what it is too. Like, I might as well. So I asked you again, and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And then I typed it in, and then I think I had like looked at it, and then I registered it, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I think I was like the only person too, like probably since too, like that knows how to say your name and spell it easily.
It's pretty crazy.
And then you just kind of.
Oh my god, Dave! I completely
you
forgot
just left.
that's how I met you. That is, dude, that's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Dude.
Isn't that wild? Like randomly, you walked into a room, and then it was just like we just started talking. And then the kids that you talked to in math class happened to also be my friends that I started to know because we lived all together.
Mates.
And then you started to come in.
Yes.
Right, and then we slowly started to like really get to know each other. And then we really never like, even though we were in the same friend group, we never really like talked
no.
like directly. Like we were kind of like friends of friends.
We never really like hung out with each other.
Until really towards the very end, and then until towards the very end, and then I think you started to notice how like I did a lot of 3D art
I noticed
and,
how
like,
you were
music
like
stuff.
wanted to like go into the entertainment industry, and so I was like, oh shit, David kind of wants to do this. Like that's cool. Like let's talk.
Right. Yeah. And then the Best Buy video was the biggest.
Yeah, it
one.
was probably like maybe like 4 weeks left.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think before that, like the Best Buy video and stuff like that.
Yeah,
think,
like there was probably like 4 weeks left. We just did so much. I mean, we had that big Best Buy video,
classic video.
That was a fucking great video. And then all the Christmas video where and then like the snowball fights outside. And dude, what fucking college was so much fun, dude.
We definitely made the most of it, dude. Do you know what's crazy?
That's the thing. That's what you have to do.
Do you know what's crazy?
That's what
we were there for a year.
Do in college.
We were there for a
year.
year.
Sucks. That's
it
why
feels like we were
college,
there
because they go to college and they just like. They're just
I know.
around. Like,
but
like, you guys have to fucking build up friend groups and like and do shit with each other. Like outside, go out to fucking Outback Steakhouse. We went out to Outback Steakhouse and had a fucking blast.
It wasn't Outback. It was Texas Roadhouse because we were all in cowboy outfits. Remember?
Well, yes, same thing. Yeah, we went to Texas
dude.
Roadhouse because Cody and TJ were like, dude, the fucking bread rolls or some shit.
Well, no, it was funny because I was picking up Red Dead and it's literally in the video where they were like, dude, we should go to Texas Roadhouse because we were dressed as cowboys, and then tell them that it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't. And then that was like the whole thing.
That's probably one of my favorite videos ever made.
It's so funny. It's such
like a hey, this was my friend group in college. Like if I told anybody about college, I was like, this was my friend group in college, and just like I would show them that video and say, just fucking make the most of it. Like it's like don't.
Dude, and then from there, like. Continuing what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say just like when you go to college, like don't like I know a lot of people like they dread college, but like dude, like everybody goes through the same thing in college. Everybody has 7. Everybody has 5 or 6 classes. Everybody has to wake up, for 9 a.m.s or freaking. Everybody has to go to afternoon or night classes at 6. Like everybody has the same shit. Everybody's going through the same thing.
We're all in it together.
Some people's situations suck more than others. I understand that. But like,
just make friends. Like, don't be like, just be open to meeting more people because people will meet.
Don't fucking get into
you'll meet
drugs.
more people
don't
through
fucking
people.
Go to parties and fucking do cocaine. Don't do that. Don't do coke. Don't ever do coke. I'm not saying none of our friends did that shit. But I'm just saying like I've heard stories like where like people will go to parties and they'll do drugs or they'll get alcohol and they'll fucking drink until they're fucking passed out on like the school lawn. Like don't do that shit.
That was the cool thing. To be honest,
for that. But like
yeah.
you can fucking have like go to a
We
couple
created
college
our own
parties.
like fun, which is I think was what was cool about it.
Say that again.
And especially like I think we created our own fun, so like that's what was fun
Yeah,
about it. And
don't get me wrong, like we went to college parties, but like we weren't alcoholics. Like don't be an alcoholic, you know.
at least
Like,
some of us
don't,
were.
like
Yeah.
don't like you can go to college. Like we went to college parties. We went to there was a college party every week, every Thursday. You know, that's like the Thirsty Thursdays or whatever. At college, they call them Thirsty Thursdays. And every Thursday there was a couple bands in school that the guitar players,
the bass
drummers,
ones,
the
yeah.
singers, and it was just fucking classic bands. You know, they would do the original songs, they would do the covers, and they would go to this basically like a frat house, like one of the frat houses, and in the basement they would fucking they would play, you know, and it was
I'm not
fucking
gonna lie to
so
you.
cool, dude.
I hated it.
You didn't like that?
I do. I just.
Well, some
it
people
was
like
so,
it, some people
like,
don't. But
It's
I'm
that
just saying,
sketchy vibe of everything. And then do you remember? I remember one time I went, and do you know the what do you call them? The God dang it! When they all just start to like just ram each other. Dude,
Oh, like a
out of
mosh
nowhere.
pit.
Mosh pit.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time it happened, I never even knew about it, and I literally my heart dropped because I thought it was a fight breaking
You just see
in the
TJ running
beginning.
towards you.
Yeah, and I was like trying,
with a bottle,
like
and
I'm not
you're
even
just
kidding you.
"What the fuck,
Genuinely, like, genuinely, I was there to actually like, I was there to like with my friends like at the time, Clara and Caitlin and stuff, and I was just like, I'll go there, and like I was there because they were gonna drink. I was like, okay, I'll take care of them.
Yeah.
So that's literally why I was there. So when it went down, I was like, dude, I can't do anything. Like this is too much. And I remember I was like, I can't do this. Like I can't. Like I literally because it was so crammed. It was so crazy. Like I'm not into that vibe, but yeah, I do remember like everybody
but I mean like
enjoy
shit
it.
like
I could
that,
see why
it was a
someone would
fucking
enjoy it.
blast. You know what I mean? Like there's actual like bands playing. You know, it's not just some kid on a fucking speaker. It's like the fucking bands in the basement. You know, there's two guys with the guitars. There's a guy with the bass, guy on drums, a guy singing. You know, like a guy has a piano. Some guy has a fucking trumpet for fucking God knows why. You know, maybe a song comes up where there's a trumpet in it. But like,
I'll definitely say like
that's what was so much fun. Dude.
My favorite things are the stuff when we made our own fun.
Oh
Because
my God,
those are the memories. Like those are the memories that stick.
Yeah.
Like dude, even like, because we also did so many different. Like there was a huge variety of us. Like. Of what we did in our group, like like from even the radio stations, all the stuff, which is what turned into this podcast. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Dude,
we've talked about the radio show multiple times.
I had a radio show.
We had like a few.
There's
three between our group.
Yeah, we had in our friend group, and amongst us, we had 3 radio shows. I had a radio show with one of my friends, Jack, and one of my friends. My friend, I'm sorry, I blanked out. I was trying to think of his name, but it was Shane. I didn't think it was. I had a radio show with my friend Jack and Shane, and I didn't think it was Shane. That's why I blanked out. but
yeah, I was actually gonna question if it's Shane because who was the other? What's the other one?
Well, I had a radio show with Jack and Shane, and then there was another radio show in our friend group with TJ and Colby, I believe. Right?
Yeah, but there was a third, wasn't there?
There was a third one with our friend Peter and.
No, Peter and Nick, but I'm talking about
Nick,
that one. I thought there was 3 of them, like TJ, Kobe, and someone else.
Oh, TJ, Kobe.
No, Raph.
And...
It was Raph. Because I remember taking
Dude,
the pictures from them.
Oh my God, what a fucking blast! Like, I can't like. We had radio shows.
We just took over
the
whole tech campus.
Vlogged. Like me and Shane were both like YouTubers, and so Shane like had his gaming channel and filmed and vlogged. I vlogged. Like we had the radio
we had photographers,
shows.
video
we did
editors.
get very lucky because it like everybody like in our friend group were like sports people. Like everybody was like a football, like not players, but like sports fanatics. Like everybody enjoyed watching and following sports, and so. When like the Red Sox like won the World Series and then the Patriots like won the Super Bowl, like we all went into Boston for like the parades.
Oh, I remember watching the video.
Dude, that was so much fun, dude. Oh my God, bro. Like,
even stuff like when we went to go like watch Avengers together, like it's just.
Dude, I know. Like we went to like go watch Avengers together.
Avengers Endgame.
We went to go. When Creed 2 came out, which was a fucking great movie with who is that? Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yeah.
There
was another movie though that we
went to the $5 movie theater down the street, like that old timey, like classic $5 movie theater down the street. Bro, it was so much fun, dude.
College, honestly, dude, it's crazy. This was all 1 year. One
year, Dave. For me, it was
dude,
like
it doesn't
4
even make any
months.
sense. It literally feels like a lifetime. It was genuinely like a lifetime.
I
guess it's not even a year. Yeah, it's 4 months.
Dude, I only dormed at because. I was I was thinking of like financially like how much everything costs, and obviously college costs a shit ton. It's fucking insane how much college costs.
Yeah, it's actually stupid how much it costs.
It's dumb.
not
It's stupid how much it costs.
genuinely,
But like,
in a weird way, like I feel like if I didn't meet you or meet some certain friends, like it wouldn't have been worth it. Because like the fact that I'm meeting you now, it's leading me into my next life. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
it's like actually what I'm gonna do. But like if you didn't meet that person, like it's like I don't want to get into it, but it's just
it's crazy because
kinda
like
stupid.
if me and you never met, like I wouldn't be
Dude, genuinely,
doing a
I don't know
podcast today, or
if
we
either
wouldn't
of
have
us
this
like
D7 project that we're working on, or like I
yeah,
would be.
you wouldn't have had someone to talk to when you were in LA.
Yeah, like dude, every time I was in Los Angeles, every time like whether I met like a famous person, or like like when I first met like Addison Ray, like I met Addison Ray for
Yeah, I mean it's on the podcast, dude. That episode when that came out, when
yeah,
that
dude,
happened.
I remember. Yeah, when I met Addison
All
Ray
that
for
stuff
the
is
first time,
documented.
I was like, oh fuck, it's like Addison Ray, and like me, like we fucking talked for like the entire night, which was fucking crazy. I guess back then she didn't have like fucking that Kardashian status that she does now. Like,
Oh, yeah,
today,
yeah.
like if I fucking hung out with her for an entire night, you'd be fucking insane. Like, how is that even fucking possible?
Yeah, good luck.
But like back then, like it was still like, oh my god, that's Addison Ray, like huge.
She was
fucking
like
TikToker,
she was like just
you
like
know.
top TikToker, yeah.
Say that again.
She was just like top TikToker at the time.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
like
she was
her
like the top
status,
TikToker. I
and
remember
now
when I
she's
first-
just
when I first
somehow
met
Kardashian.
Addison, I like called Dave like right after. I was literally outside of like the restaurant we were hanging out at, and like I called David and I was like, dude, like fucking like Addison just fucking gave me her number, and and you were like,
No. You're like, dude, she tapped on my back, and then she gave me
oh
a hug.
yeah, she tapped on my back, and,
You were
and she
freaking
fucking
out.
was like, hey Josh, because like we met like a couple hours like earlier, and like I went to this restaurant to, to like hang out with my friends, and she tapped on she tapped fucking aye Captain, she tapped on my shoulder, and was like, hey Josh, what's going on? And I was like, holy shit, what's going on? Like, I mean, I didn't say that, but like I was just like, yo, what's up? And like she was like, this is my friend Dixie, and I was like, oh, it's fucking Dixie D'Amelio. And it was like, and that's like that's when I met Dixie for the first time. And and dude, but like back then, like I didn't really I didn't know anybody back then, so it was fucking crazy to like meet them for the first time.
It's crazy how many people you met, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
and I
just
remember
in
calling
case
David like
someone
an hour
is
after, like we were hanging out, and she was like, okay, here, come on, we're gonna go talk to Dave, and I'm like, Dave, and like I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot she's friends with David Dobrik, so like we went to go talk to fucking David Dobrik in like the back room, and it was fucking crazy, and I just remember like calling David after, I was like, holy shit, David, I just had a night. Like I remember calling.
it was like
him
every
after
night.
fucking...
Every night something happened.
Yeah, that's what's crazy
It's like
about LA.
3 in the
like,
morning at your place, or 2 in the morning, and it'll be like 5 here, 6. I'll be
yeah,
like,
I remember.
"Hi,
I remember I
Josh."
called David probably. It was like 9 a.m. Massachusetts Eastern time. Like it was 9 a.m. in Massachusetts, and I remember calling David, and I remember you picked up the phone and you were like, "It's 9 a.m. here. Why are you up?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm going home currently right now." And you were like, I remember you were like,
that.
what? Like it's 6 a.m. you dumbass. Like the sun is up already. Why are you going home? And I was like driving home from my friend's house, and it was like, yeah, dude, LA. That's the thing about LA is like, you can get lost in LA, and like, not. Like, oh, fuck, I don't know how to explain.
You have to be really like disciplined and have like strong morals to
exactly,
not
yeah.
like just
you
drop.
have to be, like,
because there's a lot. Like most kind of lose themselves.
exactly. That's the
and
thing
then
that
fail
sucks
because
is
of it.
too like a lot of people will just like, and it sucks to say this, but like it's good to go out and go to parties and events. Like that's what you have to do in order to like network and meet people. It's like if you don't go out to like a party or an event, you're fucking not gonna meet people. You know, like to be honest, I met most of the people I know today, or I'm friends with today, because I went out to a party, or I went to a fucking restaurant, or just something like that. Like Logan, like I went to I got like wicked lucky,
The fight, yeah.
and I met like my
Well, that stuff is all on like the
Say that
old
again?
episodes. Well, I was saying like you talked about all that stuff in like the older episodes. Like there's like episodes about that like while it was happening.
Oh yeah, it's fucking, dude, it's so crazy like how you can meet people in LA. It's crazy.
Dude, well, wait, before I actually get into what I wanted to get into, did you have something else you wanted to talk about? Because I think you had something. Or
Well, I mean, I have a quick something to say. Today is Sunday. The day we upload.
that's it. Just,
What?
you're like, that's it.
Oh yeah,
Today's
today
Sunday.
is Sunday, everybody. Congrats. No. The day we upload this,
You've
it
made
should
it
be
this far.
Tuesday.
Congratulations.
Tuesday is November 3rd, which is Election Day. That is this Tuesday will fucking be one of the most important days ever. Like, Dave, ever. Dude.
Okay, I mean, let's relax.
No, Dave.
Not
it's
ever.
literally a choice
It's really not
between.
ever.
We can either have. It's either gonna be a good day, or a fucking awful day. Like
I
there is no
understand,
bad.
but it's not like
just
though.
goes
It's
straight
not
to
the
fucking
most
awful.
important day ever.
Like that day, people are gonna wake up and be like,
God.
"All right, like, is everybody ready? Like that, like." Everybody made the right decision. Like,
To be
let's
honest with you,
hopefully-
I don't have a good feeling about it, but we'll see.
Dude, Dave, I fucking swear to God. Who'd you vote for?
I'm.
No, don't say it. You don't have to say
I
it.
haven't yet.
What do you mean you haven't voted?
I haven't been able to yet. I've been so freaking busy, dude.
Mail-in ballot,
I'm
dog.
like
Dave,
signed up, but I
Dave,
just gotta.
What? Mail-in ballot? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Is voting still
Know this whole
available in
process?
where you live?
I don't know.
Oh my God,
I
we're
gotta
looking
check.
it up right after this podcast. Dave, I fucking swear to God, if you do not vote, I'm gonna be pissed off. Dude, you have to vote.
It is. I went through the process too of signing up or. Like,
You
having,
registered to vote, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
I
good.
registered,
We're
but-
getting you. You're gonna vote tomorrow then. Actually, fuck, I don't even know if you can vote.
We're doing it
anymore, son
now.
of a bitch. David, what the fuck? David, I swear to God, dude.
No, dude, I'm not even kidding you. I didn't even know that it was this Tuesday. Like, it snuck up so quickly because I like kept hearing people like saying it's coming up,
David, I swear
but I
to
didn't
God,
know it was
if
like
we
it's already
lose,
bad.
I'm
Like
gonna
passing.
fucking be really.
Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah, it's that one vote.
Dude, it can be. It can be.
Yeah.
No, we.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We lose. They like.
No, it's not gonna be.
Can you
your fault, 'cause
imagine?
We live in
He
a safe
wins by
state.
one.
Do you know what a
That's
safe
funny.
state is, Dave?
I know what it is vaguely.
It's
Like I know it's just it's like it's one of these where it's like it's dominantly one thing.
Yes, yeah. It's like Massachusetts is a safe state for Democrats.
Yeah.
Like, we're all like our state, like our electoral votes are always going to.
I mean, kind of what I'm not gonna get to. Kind of
I
like
don't
Joey
wanna
said
get into,
though.
like,
Like
the
I
whole
agree.
electoral
Where
college thing because
regardless,
it's so
honestly,
fucking-
it's all gonna suck. So it's like I don't really care.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I
be,
care, but it's all gonna suck anyways. So it's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty intense Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie.
But
And I intend to upload that Tuesday. So
sorry for the interruption. Just wanted to warn you guys. For whatever reason, I just go off for the rest of the episode. Pretty much, I just keep talking and talking and talking. And if you know anything about me, I talk pretty fast. So yeah, and it just keeps getting faster and faster throughout the episode. So it gets pretty wild. So all I'm gonna say is yeah, put your seatbelts on and enjoy the ride. Hard shift here.
all right, that's
Okay.
all right.
'Cause-
You
'cause
told me that you.
I
Have
have
a
a
rant.
rant, dude.
Yeah,
I
you
have
told
a
me.
rant
You told me.
because
I'm excited. I fucking can't wait.
I'm
I love David
pissed.
rants.
I'm slightly pissed. Okay,
I'm mad at me.
Some of you-
at me. Are you mad at me?
might not care. No. It's like
God.
stupid. It does. Okay, I will say because some people might care, some people might not. But if
I
you play video
hate
games,
seatbelts.
you'll know what I'm
I'm just
talking
kidding.
about. No.
Imagine that's your rant.
It's a no. It is a video game related thing.
Oh,
But it's
I
just
love video
ridiculous
games.
when I heard about it. Okay, I'm sure you guys are like. There's a lot of people that are playing Call of Duty. You play Call of Duty,
I love Call
Modern
of Duty.
Warfare, but there's Cold War coming up.
I'm excited.
This how big that game is in terms of size wise, like gigabytes wise, has been revealed.
No.
Now I've been I've been yelling, and I had another rant about this
Has
on
it
this
really been
podcast
confirmed?
about the older game. Remember that? Remember, I had a whole entire rant about how stupidly big the old one,
Dude,
Modern Warfare, is.
Yeah,
for no reason.
There's this game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's called Call of Duty Warzone now. It's literally like when you go onto info, like when you go like I play on Xbox. So like when you go like on the info to see how big the game is, like how much storage it takes up 170 gigabytes of storage.
Oh no! I checked today. It's 180, and I have a few things deleted from it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
From Warzone?
No,
From
and my
Call of
friend has
Duty?
182. Yeah.
Jeez.
No. Just wait. Just wait. Just you wait. Okay.
Dude, if I swear to God, if
So,
fucking Black Ops, fucking
here's the
Cold
thing.
War is
I'm
bigger.
sure you've heard. So I'm gonna actually have a rantception here a little bit because there's another mini rant I'm gonna have really quick. You've heard about CyberPunk too, right? That's a huge game.
Yeah,
it's one of the most anticipated coming out.
I'm really pissed off. I pre-ordered that game.
Really?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah. No,
I'm excited. I
have
fucking can't wait for it.
So
I love Keanu Reeves.
I'm excited. It got delayed, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever, but it's gonna come on December 10th.
December 10th. Yeah.
I'm excited. But basically, this game is gonna be one of the bigger games and definitely one of the more detailed games. Just biggest games really of
CyberPunk.
this last generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going into the next.
Yeah.
This game is it's gonna be around like I think 80 gigabytes.
Cyberpunk.
Just to give you perspective. Yeah.
That's
I
it.
think
Really?
yeah, around there. Yeah, they've confirmed
Wow.
it. It's around 80 gigabytes. Actually, less like 70 something.
Well,
But
Cyberpunk.
it's 80 gigabytes with the update or patches, whatever.
Cyberpunk.
80 gigabytes.
If correct me if I'm wrong, it's not like is it an open world like GTA style game?
Well, yes, but with more depth, like crazy, bigger story, more options, more dialogue options. There's like you can literally the entire game is just options. Like you pick however you want to approach
like
every single situation. Kind of, but not Telltale. Like it's a 3D open world beautiful game.
No, it's like
that's
extremely
gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, the graphics
funny enough, I don't know if you know this, but it's in LA. I don't know if you know this, but it's set in LA. So it's like exactly Grand Theft Auto, but futuristic, which is crazy. But anyways, 80 gigabytes.
All right, that's good. I'm assuming it's not as big as GTA then. It can't.
I think it's.
I don't know if they could even make the game
bigger,
if it was as big as GTA.
But regardless, well, Grand Theft Auto is 80 gigabytes too.
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto, I've seen Cyberpunk.
But they have, but there's something called compression, which I'm gonna get into, which Call of Duty doesn't know how to do any of that. But like they know they've been able to optimize this game to run on all these consoles, so that's how they were able to get it this small. But my point is, it's a big game, and it's not just that, but it's super detailed. Do you know what I mean? You can go underground, you can go into buildings. The entire thing is crazy. Okay, again, 80 gigabytes. Let me go into more comparisons. Grand Theft Auto, 80 gigabytes.
Yep.
Last of Us 2, one of the best looking game to ever exist.
Oh yeah.
80 gigabytes. Red Dead 2, the biggest, most detailed open world map really that I can think of. I think it's around 120 gigabytes. Okay. Cold War.
Oh my God.
Call of Duty Cold War. Keep in mind that this is going into next gen. Okay. So you're going to buy a new console, and you can buy this game. It's one of the few games that right now that are going to be coming out also on PS5 or Xbox Series X. It is said that it can go up to, I will say the minimum, but it will go up to 250 gigabytes.
Jesus.
And with Call of Duty, that's no update. That's the base game. With updates, it's going to probably hit 300 by in the late side of it. 300 gigabytes. So let me just give you an idea. When I get my PS5, if I download that game, over 1/3 of my space is just that game. My console's already a COD machine.
That's so fucking wild, dude.
I'm actually infuriated. The game is disgusting looking. I've played the game. The gameplay is not fun. It doesn't have anything. It's like unacceptable. It's like I'm so pissed.
Dude.
Like it's so dumb, dude.
It's
so dumb.
One of my buddies, one of my best friends. He's my best friend. I play Xbox with him all the time. I'm not gonna say his name. Well, no.
So here's his address.
No. His name's Dan. My best friend Dan. We skateboard together. We hang out together. He actually came to visit me in LA.
Yeah, in your video.
Back in November, I think, for modeling. He did a runway show with one of his sisters for Chanel West Coast, which is fucking crazy. And so my best friend, me and him got into like a little debate over Xbox about like Call of Duty Black Ops being more realistic than Warzone. Than Modern
Call
Warfare.
of Duty Black Ops. Oh,
the Cold War.
Who said Black Ops is more realistic than Modern
Dan.
Warfare? All right, so I already don't like him. That's just wrong. That's just objectively wrong. That's not
Dude,
even like we don't even need to get into that. That's just objectively wrong. Objectively wrong. Dude, they purposefully try not to make it realistic. Modern Warfare is known to be the more realistic one. The other one's more arcadey one. Like that's just
that's
what the
those
point
are
of
the
them
exact words that I just used. I said
that's
Cold War is so much more arcadey So much more arcade. Dude, you literally run 25 fucking miles per hour in the game, dude. When you're in multiplayer and it like loads you up and it's like team deathmatch and you load up and like when you sprint like off the bat, like when you just generically
Oh yeah, no, I
sprint,
know.
you
Yeah.
fucking run like 25 miles per hour.
No,
You're like
it's just the
fucking Usain
animations,
Bolt.
dude. The way it looks. Like, I'm sorry, I've played the alpha and the beta, so I can speak on it.
Yeah.
I just want to give you an idea, too. The alpha was, I think, over 30-something gigabytes, and the beta was over, like, 70 to 80 gigabytes. How?
Yeah.
How? That's nothing. That's just 2 maps in the game. Stupid. Anyways, bad game. Don't buy it. I beg you, dude. I just don't want people to buy this, so they stop doing this garbage. Like, it's just annoying to me. Like, it pisses me off. Because the amount of people that I know that are saying, I really don't want to buy it, but maybe if they have an exceptional zombies mode, I'm just like, can you please not? Like, I just, dude, it's so annoying. Like, I'm pissed, and they don't allow you to delete certain parts of the game. Like, they do, but not really, because they require, like, for example, it's like if you need, like, I can't just have Warzone on my console.
I know,
I have to have like the like, it just sucks. It blows. I'm pissed. So now that that's done, I have. Well,
You have
I don't
another
know.
rant?
Do you have anything else to say about it? No, I don't have another rant, but I do have something that I would maybe I'll bring up
Yeah,
because I
say
think
it,
it's kind
brother.
of cool.
Say it.
So, a little plug before I start. I have been playing a game, Watch Dogs Legion. I've been playing it on my
How is
channel,
that?
Down
I
to
played
Game.
the old
So check
the
it
last
out.
2 Watch Dogs. They were good.
Yeah, so check it out. The playthrough. I'm Down to Game. My name is probably not gonna pop up because the channel is nothing right now.
No,
Actually,
it's
I'm at
good.
12
Dude, you
subs
have
now,
to-
which is sick.
Dude, I gotta say before we end the podcast, I think that's a great spot to end.
Before we get into the podcast, it's like 51 minutes.
No. I'm saying before we end the podcast.
I
I was saying before we end the podcast, I think that's a great point to end off on. It's Dan. Fuck, I have Dan in my head. It's Dave's rant. But guys, go fucking Dave. You're doing a very, dude. I don't think you give I don't think you give yourself enough credit. You do a very very good job on the gaming channel.
Thank you. Dude, some of my friends told me they like heard about it and then they checked it out, and generally some of the best compliments of like some people. One of them said like they forgot they were watching my video. Like they're like
that's sick, dude. That's a huge that's like
yeah, and some of them were like the editing is genuinely like so good for especially a beginner, like that's someone that just started.
Yeah, like,
and obviously I'm getting better. Work on certain things, you know what I mean? And just also keeping my energy in the videos, like, and just learning how to talk to myself.
Yeah, and like, commentating is gonna get better over time, like, I fucking...
Dude, it's so hard when you're playing a video
I sucked ass
game.
at talking to the camera when I first started, but now it's just, like, it's just
It's insane. I cannot emphasize how ridiculous it is while playing a video game. I'm, like, trying to figure out, okay, I gotta, keep it funny, keep it moving, at the same time, not be bad at the game, because you gotta focus. Then also make sure that, the time on the video, how long it is.
Yep.
You're also keeping in mind what you're going to cut out, what you're not, and how you're going to record it while you're kind of playing. And all at the same time, like, it's just so, like, and there's even more aspects of it that I'm even forgetting, but it's just like, as soon as you start playing, it's like, you almost freeze up. It's like, oh, God. Anyways, regardless, I just wanted to say, Watch Dogs Legion, my only biggest gripe really that I hate is the driving. It just sucks. But the game is really fun. It's really funny also. It's really cool. I wanted to kind of just say this thing, and I kind of want to tell you about it because it's kind of funny. And the video, I just recorded it today, actually. So it'll come out in a bit. But
yeah,
it is so funny. I recruited... So you know the gimmick, right? Like, of it?
Yep.
Like, you can recruit anybody?
Yeah. I think it's a fucking great concept for a game.
Yeah. So I recruited today, like, this old lady...
oh my God!
And because I had I just ended a mission, and she, this old lady was coming up to me already, like walking towards me, and she looked like Georgie from It because she was wearing like this yellow raincoat.
Really?
Yeah, and it was kind of a joke, an ongoing joke that I had made in the series before it in this game called Little Nightmares because it was just like this also little girl wearing like a yellow raincoat.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. She's walking right up to me. This is Georgie. I gotta recruit her. So I recruited her, or had it pending for a while. And then when I came to record this time, I did her mission to recruit her. And I got her. And it's the funniest thing ever. Like, it is so... Dude, she can't... So every person has their own bio. They all have their own special abilities and stuff like that. And with her, it's like, she's genuinely super old. She can't really sprint. Like, I was sprinting, and she was just, like, barely, like, walking, like waddling around.
Yeah.
She literally cannot sprint. She can't take cover. you can kind of like duck a little bit, but her back hurts, so you can't like really take cover.
Oh my god,
And
that's fucking
she's
great.
like, dude, yeah, and when you're vaulting like over stuff, her animation is so funny. Like she has her own animation set where like she's kind of like barely struggling over everything, and it's so slow getting everywhere, but it's so funny. And I did a whole entire mission with her and trying to figure out ways of like getting up on this like huge tall building. And like, how the hell am I gonna get up? Because I can't freaking like
That's
do anything with her.
fun, dude. That's
And it was
funny.
so much fun. And dude, by accident, I was walking up to this guy and it started like wonking out, and it started like for some reason I don't know. The game is kind of also like buggy a little bit, but like I'd like walk up and he started to like get bumped by me. So then he started to get upset. So then he punched me. So I was like, what the hell, dude? You can't just punch an old lady like that. And then I freaking hit him, and then she just slaps him. And then he gets stunned a little bit, and I was like, I'm gonna walk away. And it's just the funniest thing. I just slapped the hell out of him and just ran, like waddled off. It's just so funny. And there's so many other things that I honestly don't want to spoil because it's just so funny how she does. Like, dude, it's like an entire different game.
That's cool.
And then unfortunately,
that's so sick that video games do that.
yeah, and what's crazy too is like I'm also playing the entire playthrough on permadeath with permadeath on, meaning that if I die with one person, they're out. And if I die with all my players, like the game resets. Like I'm literally the entire save gets deleted.
Jesus Christ.
So it's like it's super intense. But like obviously that means I have to recruit a lot more people and stuff. But it was fun, and she died unfortunately. So it was pretty sad. Dude, I got caught and it just went. It was just mayhem. Like it was. I just couldn't. Dude, she has like a freaking like small sledgehammer hammer looking thing. It was so funny.
Wait, how'd you die?
I was in this like construction site and I was like going up, and there's like this scanner or like this, yeah, like I guess sensor, and it spotted me, and all these freaking just security guards just came out of nowhere and just started shooting me. And because I was also like I hijacked a drone, so I was like controlling a drone, and then they started attacking me while I was hijacking the drone, so I was already like at like a disadvantage. And then there was like all these like spider bots, like small spider bots that started hitting me, and I couldn't shoot it real quick enough because she doesn't have anything or proper guns. She had like this nail gun that I was using. It's kind of funny.
Damn, so you just got fucking shot up.
Oh, I got jumped.
Damn, that's rough.
Dude, it was crazy. But what's crazy too is like the way it works is like basically each person has their own set of connections. So like for example, you can if let's say you recruited one person, they might have relatives or friends that you have connections to that you could potentially recruit that could be really useful to
that's
you,
sick.
or whatever, right? But that's the thing is if they die, you lose all their connections. And it's interesting how, let's say you get one of their recruits that's a connection to them, it's like how all the connections kind of mesh together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And then if one of them dies, like a section of it falls out kind of, and how it all continues to then like fall back into place. And then on top of that, I don't know if you know this, but like all the dialogue, like the voices, basically they had a few voice actors like basically voice the entire things, you know what I mean? But there's only so much they can do. So the rest of all the voices are actually like kind of machine made, and they're like altered through modulations.
Wow.
So they're all slightly different, and it's actually it's obviously, again, the acting and the dialogue is not like the best, but it's actually like genuinely like, you know, it's good enough. And like the old ladies have that like quiver to their voice, you know what I mean? While like they all sound different, they all have different accents, they all have different, like I've not run into people that are the same. They all have their own biography kind of thing that like talks about, like some are like have their own fetishes, and some have like their own jobs and abilities, and it's kind of just funny, you know what I mean? Like just like
cool,
looking at one person as like
fucking, you know what? To be
yeah,
honest,
and I had like this person. Yeah, it's fun. It's just funny, and like I had this person like I was scanning. I was like, oh, she's like, I don't know. It's like this weird word, but it's like a phobia that she had. And I looked it up on the video, and I found out that it's a phobia of like she's super superstitious on like with the number 13, and like my favorite number is 13, like infamously. So I was like, I ain't gonna recruit her.
That's
funny,
like,
but it's just funny. It's just based off like random. There's just so many things. It's just funny. And the city of London like is kind of pretty. Sometimes it's not, but like at times. But I know on PS5 it's gonna be crazy with like ray tracing and stuff. Which if you know what it is, you know. But it's
sick,
it's
dude.
It's a cool game. I mean, again, the driving blows. Like, it's disgusting. But other than that, really good game. Like, it's just fun. It's a fun time. And it's going to hold me off until Spider-Man comes out and CyberPunk comes out. And that's what I have to say about the games. But yeah, check out Down the Game because I'm trying to grow, and it's actually been doing really good, dude. I hit a bunch of milestones today on finishing off October.
Yeah.
So pretty hyped about that.
Sick,
you know,
dude. Hell
new
yeah, dude.
subs
Fucking
too.
dope.
So yeah,
you're
it's
uploading a
slowly
video.
inching its way up.
I'm uploading a video Tuesday. The fucking elections.
I am uploading
Tuesday,
a
guys.
video
If
on
you
Tuesday
haven't
too.
voted, too fucking late. Hopefully, we don't have another awful 4 years.
Wait, that's crazy. So when this episode is out, you can listen to the episode. I'm gonna have a video out that day too.
Me
and
too.
You're gonna have a video out.
Yeah.
So 3 things coming out. So much content. It's great.
Damn, it's gonna be a big
Great
day
stuff.
for me and you Tuesday. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be nuts.
But
and then
but yeah.
Yeah.
Let's end off the. I think
really all I have
we'll
to
end
say
off the video podcast there, guys. Go check out David's gaming channel, Down to Game, DOWN 2 Game, Down to Game. Go check out my YouTube channel, Josh Van
And if you don't see it,
vlogs.
look up change the filter to channels because I still don't pop up because there's one channel it's called Down to Top or something stupid, and it's like 610,000 subscribers.
Oh,
and it's a stupid like mobile game channel.
Okay,
that's like barely active.
Yeah,
it's
but guys,
pissing me off.
Either that or I think I might have you. If you go to my channel, I should have you under like my friends list. If you go there,
I don't think I am, but even if it is, it might be.
I'll change it right
now.
now. I'll change it right now.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I gotta do that too because I was thinking I'm gonna have like under each of my channels like the friend listing. I'm gonna call it like D7, and then I'm gonna have all of us
sick.
like
I
all
like
our
that.
channels,
Oh, yeah.
me, you, my other channel, the D7 channel, which we're gonna be working on, building up because so like a lot of these episodes are gonna be on there slowly. And then we have a surprise. I'm not gonna say anything, but
Yeah,
for
dude,
next
I'm
season.
excited.
But yeah, so tune into that D7 channel.
Yeah, but guys, go check out everybody. David's Instagram at Takla, Takla. I have my Instagram, Josh Van Dattenberg. Go check it out. Josh Van, VAN. But yeah, guys, it's gonna be the end
check
of
out
the
the
podcast. I hope you
Spotify
guys
too,
enjoy.
because dude,
we're doing these longer episodes now. Like what? Like we're.
I kind of like it though.
Yeah,
It's
I like the longer episodes. It's nice. It's good conversation.
And
We're trying
the podcast
to
is also
introduce,
doing good.
We had guests on like the last podcast. We had my friend Jared and Devin were on the last podcast. My hometown friends. Jared was on actually 2 podcasts in a row. You mean our next podcast? Let's just say it right now, Dave, just to get out of the way. But our next podcast.
Well, if we have if we record, we can. We'll record something at least for that.
Yeah, we
So
won't be
we
in
don't have to
LA
spoil
in
it.
our next podcast because it's going to be a very hectic Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We want to have the podcast ready by like Monday night. So we're just going to be very busy. So we're going to record the podcast in a few days and get it ready to upload, while we're in LA. So we won't be in LA for the next podcast, but the podcast after that we will. So guys, with that, I need to go to the bathroom, and I'm also going to be unplugging.
Oh yeah, and also before that, just one last thing. Check out my Spotify too.
Guys, go check out
dude.
David's
I
music,
hit a new
Dave,
peak.
you're doing a ton of shit, dog.
I hit a new peak today. 25 monthly listeners. That's the highest I've ever been a month. So that's not bad, honestly, because I've been stagnant on it. I've not even uploaded anything on it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking
Let's just
great.
say I might be working on something.
Sick ass.
I'm working on a lot. I'm freaking dying out here. All right.
Guys, I'm unplugging
Now-
my mic. I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah. Peace out.